Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's been a fantastic day. I got my Gnut yesterday. I cannot wait for him to hit clan boss today. Um, we did actually use him earlier today on the clan boss, but now I'm gonna have to do it again and just have a recording for you guys to see before you get your hands on him. Maybe you can get to see like how he performs and how you can do better. With my limited gear, I'm going to be able to try and show you how much it hits. And so you can know the potential of your Gnut and how you can use him for your clan boss. Yes, you can use him for your clan boss. Okay, so let's check in our Ultra Nightmare team. That's the team, as you can see. Neutral affinity with the boss. Helicat goes A3 first. Krisk goes A2 first. Cardiel goes A3 first. Taras goes A2 first. With priority also on A2. And Gnut goes A2 first. Should he go A2 first? This is the enemy max HP skill. I think I would like to use this skill. The A2 just does the decrease attack and weaken. And so it shouldn't be. I'll just start with the A3. Okay, fantastic. Let's get in. Let's see what can this guy do. Okay, fantastic. Wow. That is A2. Taras A3. A1. A1 again from Gnut. Taras slams. You know, this is actually why you need the refresh accessory on these guys, because then they can do their good skills over and over again. As you can see, we're already running like it was actually 3 times and now it's down to 2 times. If Gnut goes, that was very nice, but there was no weaken there, and so we lost a little bit of damage. Okay, so what is happening is that I'm actually depending on Krisk for drop defense and weaken for this team. Sorry, not actually weaken, but drop defense. Helicat A1 gives weaken. Krisk has a passive that if you hit him, you're going to decrease attack and you're going to decrease defense. So, but it's only for 1 turn, and so each time the boss hits, you can see that. I think while it is 2 turns, it's because of the mastery. I think because of that mastery made it go twice, where you can actually extend the debuffs by 1 turn. Because for Krisk, his passive is that if you hit him, it gives you like decrease attack and decrease defense for 1 turn. Okay, so because there was decrease defense and weaken, you could see that Gnut is hitting for 380. But if there's no decrease defense and weaken, he doesn't hit at full potential, and that's the problem. So you'll have to take that into account when you're building your Gnut. 420k because there is no weaken. If there was a weaken, Taras will be hitting for like 500k. There is actually a drop defense and weaken right now, and so they're actually hitting as hard as they can. And that is the thing. You literally have to compensate for these things when you're doing the clan boss. Taras is hitting for 1 mil because there is drop defense and weaken. Okay, so he's actually hitting for 421, and that is good. 400k each, that is 1.2 mil as well. Wow, 129. So the whole thing is an RNG fest because you are not. I'm not actually controlling the drop defense. I'm just hoping that the clan boss hits Krisk and gets debuffed, like straight up. That is just what I am using for my drop defense. So what is happening here is that Gnut actually is decreasing the defense of the boss. He keeps on decreasing the defense of the boss and is going to decrease it by 30%. So that's like half of a drop defense, but it's decreasing it passively. Like you don't see it. So they'll actually be hitting this boss. They actually when it goes to maximum after he's gained like I think maybe for 30 hits, the boss's defense is going to drop to 70% overall, and that's going to happen at the background, and that is because of Gnut. I think he does that on the A4. Oh, sorry, on the A3, which is on a 4-turn cooldown. The A3, I think each hit drops the defense and takes it to a maximum of 30%. So that's only drop defense, and so Taras couldn't hit above 1 mil. So you see how this thing goes. It's literally an RNG fest. I cannot control it, but I like the team the way it is. Before now, I was using Supreme Kale where Gnut is. His damage it's like 1.5 what Taras is doing. He does very good damage. I like him so much. He brings a lot of utility, a lot of damage, buffs, debuff increases. So he's going to increase the debuffs. Krisk is going to increase the buffs. Like it's a crazy team. I really liked it. It's so unique and very different, and that's why I like it. Because you're not going to see that kind of a team. What kind of a team is that with Krisk and Cardiel and Taras and Helicat and Supreme Kale? What sort of team is that? That was the team I was using. And so because I just pulled Gnut yesterday, and so I just brought him in, I think I'm not going to be using Supreme Kale anymore. I like Supreme Kale very much, but I think Gnut deserves to be in the team. He does a lot of damage, a ton of damage. I have never done this kind of damage before. We're going almost 2.5 to the turn count, which is crazy. So at that rate, we're going to be at 125 mil at turn 50. At this rate, I like the fact that he does the counter attacks. It really helps him with the A1s. I think that the people that are going to be building Taras to be hitting 2 mil, and the people that are going to be building Gnut to be hitting up to 600k on the 600k per hit on the A3. Because mine is not optimally built at all. Mine is clearly not optimally built. If I want to build him, I'm going to destroy the Ghost Rider. And the Ghost Rider I'm using for Hydra. I don't know if it's worth it to destroy the Ghost Rider for Gnut. I don't know. But that's what it's going to entail. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep him in whatever build I can and just use both of them together. Okay, guys, at the end, I'm going to show you all the gear and everything. So I'll just meet you at the end. Okay, so I'm going to get the volume up a bit. Okay, and so we're back. That is turn 50. The boss is going to start wrecking everyone. It's going to start destroying everyone. So Cardiel appears to be the weak link. Yeah, so I was actually correct in my prediction that um, by turn 50 we would be at 125. We're actually at 145. That is ridiculous. That is almost a 1 to 3 ratio. A perfect 1 to 3 ratio would be 150. But this team has actually done 190. This team did 190, but it was on force affinity. You know, Helicat is spirit, and Gnut is spirit. You can see that they are the only ones remaining. So on force, we actually did 190 speed, and that was actually ridiculous. And then I did a second run yesterday, and they did 160. So that was because that was on force. So this being same affinity to Gnut, this is being spirit, clan boss. They don't have an advantage. Both of them do not have an advantage. Hey, look, Gnut just did more than Taras. This was not happening yesterday. Taras was doing like 90 and he was doing like 70 something. I think Taras even did 100. But what is going on? I think the gear changed. I think I actually changed his gear. Yeah, and we're gonna dip in. We're gonna go into the gear real soon. Wow. Yeah, we just did 121. I never did more than 110 before. I never did more than 110 before. So that is fantastic. That is literally fantastic to see. But I actually started doing it yesterday. I noticed that he was doing it yesterday. But for the fact that he has outdamaged Taras, it means that the build today is much better than the build I used yesterday. And that is what a lot of us are going to be having trouble with. A lot of us are actually going to be having trouble with the gear, with the gearing. How do you gear this dude, for goodness sakes? And that's why I think I might have a little bit of an advantage, like trying to put this out today. For the fact that this guy outdamaged my Taras in Clan Boss, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Look at the Taras. He's well built. He's above 100 k HP and is clearly above 250 crit damage. And so that is nuts for this dude to outdamage my Taras. Taras is unlethal. So that means the build on him, if you replicate it, you're going to have success because that build is hitting close to the enemy max HP. He's able to do it on the spider, and so I know. I'll be putting out that spider video very soon. I hope that this one is going to process as soon as it can. I don't know if I'm going to have time for the posters and all. It's ridiculous. It's literally a lot of content I'm trying to get across. So those of you that are going for Gnut can be watching it and you know, trying to understand where you might go and where it's going to work. I am an 8.4, 8.6 million player. And so I guess that there are a lot of players that are in my range, you know, and if I can build it, of course, you can build even better, you know. I know that my gear is not easy, and that is because I'm able to farm the keeps. As you can see, my gear is ascended. I was very lucky with Taras. This is his actual amulet. This is my Taras actual amulet. And so I was able to ascend this amulet, and it went into crit damage. I was very lucky. It's a rare piece. One of my clan mates was like, dude, what are you doing with rare pieces? He's like shocked. And this rare crit damage piece rolled double into HP. Like literally, what else do you need on a crit damage amulet? It's just HP for Taras. If you have double attack, they're going to prioritize the double attack for you over any other kind of amulet you have if it's for an attack based champion. And if it hits double defense, triple defense, that is what is going to be prioritized for your defense based champion. And so for a HP based champion, this is the only double attack I have. So those are the masteries, and that is a full stat. He's on 283. That is Cardiel is literally on few protection and one stone skin. This is why he is squishy. It's because I took him to War Master instead of like giving him like some extra defense or some kind of other stats from the masteries. He's fast enough to go 3 to 2 turns with the clan boss. He's on a 3 to 2. That means that he should be able to be meeting his buffs. He should be able to be meeting that buff. Like he starts with this, he should be able to meet it in such a way that the team should not lose out on it. Krisk is built a little bit more powerful, but still squishy. Okay, because of the resist, and that is just because of Hydra. I'm using him as the resist tank for Hydra. Hence the build. The build is just crazy. Just for Hydra build. I'm not even going to be using him anymore in NightMare, unfortunately, because of my Taras comp. Okay, so let's look for clan boss. So Taras is getting close to 300 crit damage. Close to 300 crit damage, 105k HP and 220 speed. And that's all that is important. He can be faster. You can make him faster, but you just have to try and keep it above 100k HP and 250 crit damage. Krisk, even with the area bonus, he's just on War Master, and so because he like does his AoEs, A2, A1, even the A3 hits, and so that's Helicat. Not bad, but we need the defense. He's on 251 speed. We need that defense because of the A2. So you know the A2 is based on the strength of the defense. So the shield is based on the strength of the defense, and so if he has a lot of defense, the shield is going to be bigger. Literally, that's how it translates. And so that is why I don't prioritize the crit damage, but I prioritize the defense. It's more of like a survival stat. And he also is in a gear. Yeah, so it's based on defense. Okay, the value of the shield is proportional to the champion's defense. So we literally have four turns. I actually like that I was not able to make it to be 3 and 4, and so he could actually go in sync. Okay, and finally the main man Gnut. That is the masteries, and that is the gear. He's actually on lethal gear and 1 stone skin for the 8% HP bonus. Decent HP. Yeah, let's compensate with this. So he's clearly above the 250 crit damage. He has made it to 40k HP and 4.3k defense. I don't think you can go any lower, but actually you can make that higher to 4.4, 4.5 is ideal. And then you leave it at 250 crit damage. You're going to be hitting enemy max HP. Trust me, you are going to be hitting enemy max HP with that build. And then the speed is left for you. If you want more speed or less, but I'm hitting enemy max HP with this build. So for Hydra, I'm going to be hitting 361 accuracy. I mean, that's fair enough. Then I'm actually reaching the 4.4k defense, and then my survivability HP goes up a little bit, and decent speed as well, 247. With a speed boost or a speed lead, I think I'm able to take turns before the Hydra does and try and control the game control the battle as much as I can. So that is Gnut for you. That is Gnut for you. The thing is, I don't know why this guy was built like this. I'm just going to go ahead and rate him. I like him a lot. We just finished the clan boss. We've seen what this guy can do here. I'm going to rate him everywhere. I don't know about... I think this dude is going to be good everywhere. I'm going to try and see how many videos I can pull out today. But I would like the gear to be consistent as well. The Ice Golem Speak, I don't know so much about that, but I'm still going to rate him anyways. I don't know about Arena. I don't think he's an Arena champion, but for the Magic Keeps, all the places we can go farm stuff for gear. Just look at this dude, guys. What do you guys think about him? He's fantastic. He's nuts. He's nuts. Let's go see his family and friends. I just have a little bit of reservation about how this guy looks. I don't understand. This is Mountain King's son. Like, look at Mountain King, for goodness sakes. Look at Mountain King. Mountain King looks regal. Mountain King looks like a king. You know? Why are we dressing his son, the prince, like some kind of, thief? Like, what the heck? That is literally Mountain King's son. Like, could you guys not make him look more regal? Right? Look at Geo. I mean, okay, Geo is a sorceress. I mean, that's fine. Or sorcerer. But look at Philia. Philia looks like royalty. Looks like a queen, like a princess. Look at her. Look at Gala, Look at Gala. And then look at Gnut. Gnut looks more like Gala, right? Gala even looks a little bit like a warrior, Master Butcher looks like he belongs to the kitchen, though. It looks naughty. Master Butcher does looks. And look at Demitha. She looks like the commander of an army. Look at Demitha, man. Demitha looks solid. Yeah, so I'm just going to end this video right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.